The advisory partner and chief economist at PwC Nigeria, Mr. Andrew Nevin, says the current petrol prices at 145 naira per litre is unrealistic, while the power sector tariffs are inadequate to meet the challenges facing the emerging electricity market. Mr. Nevin was speaking to Channels Television on the outlook for Nigeria's critical social economy. That includes the plan by the government to implement a new minimum wage.
Of course, it's distortionary. We've had a lot of problems in getting our modular refineries going. Obviously, Dangote is bringing on the big refinery, but that's taking a while. And because this price is not the market price, it's difficult for these groups to kind of get traction. But we all know we need to refine here. So we think it would be best to totally deregulate, but of course now we're close to the election cycle, and it's such a political issue, so it's difficult to see that happening between now and the election. With respect to power, I think our view is that we've really kind of missed a little bit of a trick in power in the technology sense. So we've all grown up in a world where we have a view of big power stations and then this distribution network. I grew up, I'm Canadian, as people know. I grew up near Niagara Falls. Massive amount of power gets distributed by big. But the thing is, the technology is changing for power, and particularly around solar power, where we've got more distributed ways. Obviously, it's produced right at where it's needed. I think that by having centralization of the power policy, we're actually missing out on what we could do. And in fact, in some ways, I mean, going back to Canada for a moment, there's no national power authority. Power is actually a provincial issue. It used to be effectively a municipal issue because you produced at the municipal level. They just hooked up together. If we decentralize power, I think people would invest. They're already paying for power. They're paying in diesel. They're paying in kerosene. Those are very expensive ways to get power. If they had more control over power at the local level, I think we'd see more innovative solutions. So, for example, we had the energy commissioner in the Lagos piece talking about waste to energy. That's